Are you interviewing anybody?
Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another episode of the Smith Bros. And if you're on Isaac's channel and you're seeing this on Isaac's channel, it's because we're slowly transitioning to just completely and only the Smith Bros YouTube channel, and that's what you will be watching us all together on there. So first go to our website, SmithBrosPodcast.com, sign up for our newsletter so that you can be connected with us, even if for some reason we're not on this amazing app that would never ever take us off.
Never.
Ever. Also, be sure to go to our Rumble, Smith Bros. Both are in the description below. At least they should be. And so appreciative of you guys. Love it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we got some stuff to talk about today. Isaac, tell us what we're doing.
Well, not too long ago, Elon came out with his bombshell news.
Bombshell!
The Twitter suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop.
We
told you guys.
Hunter Biden!
We told you we're going to go back, do a reaction video.
Reaction!
All right, do it again. Do it again.
Black people, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, so we're going to be going through the suppression files. With the Hunter Biden, we might dabble in the Trump files that were released even shorter, but we're going to get into this because we told you we're going to do it. And also, we haven't really looked into it ourselves, so we want to see
I want to see it.
We're doing this all together as a
live
team.
You feeling all right? You good?
Why are you talking like this?
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
But yeah.
No, guys, it'll be good.
Without further ado, let's get into this. All right. So we left off.
CJDV, I'm a first timer. Let's effing go.
Hey.
Shout out. Welcome.
Hello, Kat. Hello, Dale and Necros. Biden inflation. Thank you, Adam Thomas.
Yes.
Country Boys. Everyone that's joining live, thank you so much. We got to talk to the live a little more.
Yo, what's up, live? Also, don't forget to smash that like button if you're here early, y'all.
Oh, bless you.
We good.
I felt a little wetness on my neck.
Oh, shut up. Ew.
Yeah,
thanks for doing what you guys do. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm an old lady. Love you guys. We are old people, too, and we love you. What's up from Ohio? What's up, Dustin? All right, Isaac, as you were saying.
What up?
Without further ado, let's get into this. So last time, y'all, we left off on 10. So what do you think? Should we start from the top?
Let's start from the top.
Go through quickly, though.
All right.
But not too quick.
Number 1, the Twitter files. All right, let's go. What you're about to read is the first installment in a series based upon thousands of internal documents obtained by sources at Twitter. The Twitter files tell an incredible story from the inside of one of the world's largest and most influential social media platforms. It is a Frankensteinian tale of human built mechanisms.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Shut up. Say it again. Grown out of control.
Knowledge is power.
Of its designer. 4. Twitter in its conception was a brilliant tool for enabling instant mass communication, making a true real-time global conversation possible for the first time. In the early conception, Twitter more than lived up to its mission statement. My Lord.
Thanks, Lord.
You're good.
Giving people the power to create and share ideas and information instantly without barriers. 6. As time progressed, however, the company was slowly forced to add those barriers. Some of the first tools for controlling speech were designed to combat the likes of spam and financial fraudsters, which, makes sense.
Yeah.
7. Slowly over time, Twitter staff and executives began to find more and more uses for these tools. Outsiders began petitioning the company to manipulate speech as well. First a little, then more often, then constantly.
All right, guys, before Isaac continues, let's just talk about what we've heard thus far. If you were on the original live stream where we talked about this stuff, we already went through those ones. I don't think we stopped at 8, actually.
We stopped at 10.
We stopped at 10?
10
Okay. Well, anyways, guys, let's just talk about how it wasn't an initial thing. It was a process. Slowly over time, people started, Twitter started slowly being a little woke. Hello, never seen you live before. Bless you, Lori. Thank you for joining in, tuning in. Thank you. Also, for the people that have been watching Isaac or my channel separately, this is not going to be the thing. We're not going to do all 3 channels live on Smith Bros. It will be just on Smith Bros. So be sure to go subscribe to the Smith Bros channel if you haven't already. I think it's in the description below. I hope so.
Yes.
So be sure to go subscribe to that YouTube channel because that's the one we'll be doing it all together in the future. But for this thing, this might be one of our last times doing it on all 3 channels. But anyways, it's how it is with everything that's become woke and that has poisoned our society. It all started with small. So this isn't good. Let's take this off. Or with movies, let's slowly inject in it. Oh, we'll just give the best friend who has an uncle who's gay. Like,
Right,
and then it
right.
slowly just started doing all these things, and
Yeah.
now it's slowly indoctrinating us with this stuff. So as you can continue reading, if you would love to do that.
8. By 2020, requests from connected actors to delete tweets were routine. One executive would write to another, more to review from the Biden team. The reply would come back handled. And then there's the receipts of that happening. We already went through it, so we're not going to do that again. 9.
Robert, hold on, Robert L. The woke people need to go back to sleep. Love it.
Facts.
Night.
There we go.
9. Celebrities and unknowns alike could be removed or reviewed at the behest of a political party. And then
Look at this.
Then you want to click on the
click
receipts?
on it real quick.
All right, let's take a look.
$5 from CJDV with a avocado, I believe, and an alien. I see your shorts. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
we
bro.
appreciate the $5
Thanks,
so
bro.
much.
Shout out to you, man. Appreciate
Shout
it.
out to you. On Sunday, October 25th, 2020 at 9:58 a.m. They like blurred some of this out, so it's weird that you can't read the whole thing. But
It's
it says,
literally they blurred out the.
But I
Twitter
grabbed the
email.
first one under SI, defer to safety on the high profile second one. So Stephen Luan, I don't know who that is. So they took him down, is what it sounds like. And then real James Woods. You guys remember that? James Woods?
He
got
voice
banned.
crack. James Woods.
It's interesting. It's just interesting.
It is
We
indeed.
need to go through this faster, though, because we're going to go through almost. I'll try and go
there's
through
quite
4
a
of
few.
them.
There's quite a few.
So we'll try and go, love you guys. Thank you, Catherine. All right, what are you on 10?
Okay, 10. This is where we left off. Both parties had access to these tools. For instance, in 2020, requests from both Trump White House and the Biden campaign were received and honored. However, then there's 11. The system wasn't balanced. It was based on context because Twitter was and is overwhelmingly staffed by people of one political orientation. There were more channels, more ways to complain, open to the left, Democrats, than the right.
You don't say.
None of this is surprising. Like we knew this
You
was going on.
don't say. That's what a
I think this is actually where we left off.
Couldn't
at
have guessed.
11.
Couldn't have guessed that.
What's going on here?
Well, doesn't want us to go to it.
Uh-oh. Elon?
Oh, also, Elon, I got a bone to pick with you. He banned our boy Bryson.
No.
What? I didn't know that.
After he bought TikTok or bought Twitter, my friend Bryson Gray, you guys all know, we've had him on here before, was suspended on Twitter after you bought it. So why are you taking people down? And here's the thing. You care about free speech. It sounds like he did the same thing to Kanye. I mean, I don't know if this is why he took Kanye off, probably the Hitler thing. But he posted a picture of Elon like making fun of him or whatever. This is going to be my last tweet or something like that. Bryson always comes against Elon.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, you guys are for free speech. Yo, you can't have somebody say something against you. Are you that?
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
That looks really bad.
That was really bad. Oh, you said something bad about me. I'm going to ban you.
Sounds a little immature.
Not a good look. You never responded to one of his tweets either, by the way. He has 250,000 Twitter followers, just gone just like that, and he has not said anything hateful or radical.
That's
I mean, maybe based off woke people, he said something hateful, but based on reality.
Mean,
but wow, that's honestly, that's crazy.
So yeah, just thought to point that out. Bryson Gray, we love you, bro. You didn't deserve it. Right.
Wow.
Free my boy Bryson. All right, 12. The resulting slant in content moderation decisions is visible in the documents that you're about to read. However, it's also the assessment of multiple current and former high-level executives.
Okay. John, just tune in. Recap, please. Okay, we're talking about the Twitter files.
Yeah.
There's like 4 series out on the Twitter files, and we're going to try and go through all of them today, depending on how quickly we can go through this. We're on the first one right now, and we're on 12 or 13.
We're on what? It goes from 12
to 16
to that, and then 16. But okay. I don't know if some were deleted. Hopefully not. Okay, there was more throat clearing about the process, but screw it. Let's jump forward.
There's no laptops.
So,
oh no,
Steve.
I think we jumped.
Steve, come on, bud.
Oh my
a simple Google search, you can see some stuff.
16, the Twitter files, part 1. How and why Twitter blocked the Hunter Biden laptop story. 17. On October 14th, 2020, the New York Post published Biden's secret emails and expose based on the content of Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop. And then there's the, just the article. We can just go ahead and skip down to 18. I don't know if we have to click on it. It's just
quick,
Happen. Oh,
guys, I don't know what that was, but somebody said what lies exposed, and I want you to know many. I do have to redo this. This is lame. Sorry, guys. That's crazy. I don't know what just happened. Computer went jack. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Sorry.
Yeah, we're good.
We're back.
Sorry. All right.
Sorry,
Someone
guys.
said the Democrats, or someone said what lies exposed. Do you guys
Oh,
not
you know.
remember? Do you not remember when the Biden laptop whole thing came out and there was like it's not a thing.
It's not
it's not-
Russian and disinformation.
it's
That's
not a-
literally
there was,
what they
There was
say.
a CNN host who said it's just not newsworthy. Oh, really? The president to be's son having
President nominee.
a bunch of sketchy things on his laptop, calling his dad pedo Peter. None of that stuff was necessarily necessary.
Nah, it's a
know?
big deal. It's a big deal.
That's interesting for sure. Interesting synopsis.
Pretty intense logic, I think. Okay, 18. Twitter took extraordinary steps to suppress the story, removing links and posting warnings that it may be unsafe. Of course, it's unsafe because it was nasty what he was doing on that laptop. But
You don't say.
we'll continue. They even blocked its transmission via direct message, a tool. What in the world is that word?
Let me see where.
Hitherto. I don't know. Reserved.
Hitherto?
Is that what it is?
Where is it?
Hitherto? I think that
What
is
number?
it. We're on
Oh, yeah.
18. I think hitherto. Wow, never. Anyways, reserved for extreme cases, e.g., child pornography. I mean,
You don't say.
That's
they're
huge.
Biden-
the fact-
Not newsworthy.
So can we just talk about that alone by
Guys.
itself?
The Biden name
If
of child
the
pornography.
Biden laptop had disgusting stuff like child pornography on it, why on earth is Hunter Biden roaming the streets like nothing ever
Because
happened?
we need President Biden in office, Isaac. He's an amazing, integral part of our society, and we need him because he's helping our country thrive.
Yeah, we need
Uh,
them.
Homie, that should have been a talking point in the debate.
All I'm saying
Here's
is
the
when
thing.
things go up in percentage, that's a good thing. So we're like, what, 70% inflation? That's a good thing.
Yeah,
That means we're
That's
not
great. That's
at
great.
5 like we may have been in the
Or
past.
7. But here's the
It may have been less,
Guys,
but it's important.
I can't.
Hey,
Progression,
We're
right?
always
The
trying to
higher
go
you are,
higher
the
and
better
higher.
things.
If it was
Exactly.
Ivanka, Don Jr., or Eric, everyone would lose their mind.
No!
They would have talked
They
about
would.
it. What's your response, Donald Trump, to your sons of recent allegations? What you know it would have been
No,
on the
they would have
debate.
lost their mind. It would have
Yeah.
been on the news cycle every day.
Man, this
I
was
just want to
exciting.
say, Don Jr. He's a good man. He's a great man. The best man.
Best son. Best son.
I
The best
can't- I
son.
literally can't stand
The best man you ever
know
saw.
Trump,
You ever
Trump
knew.
is ad-libs.
You ever knew.
Add in like
You ever seen-
every day,
Every day, every day,
Every day.
every day, every now and then, but always,
Shut
forever.
up.
You know.
For always, forever, for eternity, on and on and on. Like, shut up.
No, but I'm just saying, smash the like button. Smash it.
Smash that
Smash the like button and share
yo.
this video with a friend. If you're on Titus L. Smith, if you're on
Oh,
Isaac Smith, if you're on Smith Bros, share this video and get these
Share
videos
it.
out to people, guys. People need to hear these.
All
Hear
right.
what's going on. Twitter files. What's going on? Hunter Biden is getting exposed for being a sick, disgusting human being.
And honestly,
And his
Twitter is
father-
being exposed.
Let's just talk about how gross he is. And here's the thing: he's so nasty. The things that we all have seen him do, literally seen him do. It was on Twitter, even when it wasn't owned by Elon. And so we've seen him do gross things, and yet he calls his father pedo Peter. Anyways, so we're gonna continue reading these Twitter files.
Okay, 19. White House spokeswoman Kayleigh McEnany, I can never say
Kelly
it.
McEnany.
McEnany was locked out of her account for tweeting about the story, prompting a furious letter from Trump campaign staffer Mike Hahn, who seat head at least pretend to care for the next 20 days. And then that's the confirmation that they suppressed Kayleigh McEnany's.
He said, "At least pretend to care."
At least pretend to care.
Hey,
for
we know
this
you
shit.
don't, but at least
You know,
pretend like
like-
you care about your people that are on your
honestly.
platform.
20. This led to the policy executive Caroline Storm to send out
Strom.
Strom, dyslexic, to send out a polite WTF
You're good, you're
query.
good.
Giving dyslexic.
Several employees noted that there was there was tension. Shut up! Can't stand you. Get on my ear with that. I freaking lost my place.
It's giving.
So-
Wow.
Shut up!
No, it's giving dyslexia.
Black people, you can't.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
up,
I'm
Bill.
done. I'm done.
Several employees noted that there was tension between comms policy teams who had little less control over moderation and the safety trust teams.
Ooh. CJDV. Thank you for that comment. That
That
is so
was
true.
so-
White House press secretary is banned for sharing a news story.
Isn't that insane?
In what world
Can we
was that
not?
ever normal?
I know. Exactly.
Like, whoa.
But like, and then not too shortly after, the president gets. He was still president when he got
Yeah,
banned. By the way,
that's- He was still president.
it was before Biden had been inaugurated, and they banned the president of the United States from a platform. And if at any other time in history they tried to do that, I feel like Twitter would have been shut down. Like it's don't excuse you
1,000%.
silencing the president of the United States, you psychopath. Oh man,
He
that's
never
crazy.
said anything that crazy.
All right,
either.
continue. You were saying.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, that was just the evidence.
21.
21. Strom's, not Storm. Strom's note returned the answer that the laptop story had been removed for violation of the company's hacked materials. They're calling it hacked because Hunter Biden and his dumb boy self dropped off his laptop with all his incriminating, files on
stupid.
there.
So stupid.
And because he did that, and because the owner of the shop turned it into the FBI, whatever, it's hacked materials.
Right.
It's not hacked. Dumb boy just left it with all the disgusting files on there, and it's free reign to whoever wants to give
And
it
when
to.
you're high half the time, it's not really hard to lose things.
Oh yeah, crack at it.
Dale Necros, however you say it, says rules for thee, not for we. And that is nothing but the truth.
Words could not be true.
The truth and nothing but the truth. Perfect group to entertain while I make dinner. Love supporting you guys and high energy you guys bring. Thank you,
Thank you.
Becky.
you.
We appreciate that so much.
Dang, Becky,
everyone, you so my Mickey. It's Mickey. Not
It's
Becky.
Mickey, not Becky.
My
it's
God,
Mickey. It's Mickey,
Why
not
did I think
Becky.
it was Becky?
Yeah, it's Mickey for sure.
That's
All right, what are
crazy.
you at? 22?
22. Although several sources, although several sources recalled hearing about a general warning from federal law enforcement that somewhere about possible foreign hacks, there's no evidence that I've seen of any government involvement in the laptop story. In fact, that might have been the problem. Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Indeed, it was the problem.
Indubitably.
23 decision.
Favorite
Thank you,
Oh.
FJB, for dropping by the show to show some love. We
Shout
appreciate
out,
that.
shout
Thank
out
you.
to FJB. 23 decision was made at the highest level of the company, but without the knowledge of the CEO, Jack Dorsey, with former head of legal policy and trust, Vijaya. God dang, what's your name, bro? Like, what is that?
Who?
Vijaya Gadidi.
Jack Dorsey. Oh, I have no idea. But quick pause.
Not
Quick
sure,
pause.
not sure.
Carolyn Lowe. I don't know who you are, or what you're talking about, or where you're from. So nudity is against community guidelines, or no? Yes, it is. Nudity is against community guidelines, and you know that facts are hard, yo. I'm really trying to understand what you were saying there.
So if you're saying that because there was nudity and whatnot, it should have been taken off, sure.
Yeah.
But the story of a potential president's son having disgusting, nasty videos of him and younger children and just nasty child pornography on his laptop, that story should not be suppressed from media.
Caroline, also. So hope you keep that same energy with all the pornography that they willingly keep on Twitter.
Facts.
No, we don't like that either.
Facts.
We don't like that
Because
either.
there's porn all over Twitter, like all the time. You're not even looking for it. You scroll through some feed that has nothing to do with porn, and look what pops up.
Yep.
Freaking
They don't care.
sex all the time. It wasn't because even if it is against their guidelines, they don't follow that one.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't follow that one. So if you don't follow that, because there's a lot of accounts about porn stars and Twitter people posting their porn crap or whatever it is, whatever people do, you don't delete that, but you delete Hunter Biden stuff. When you don't delete the other stuff, why are you deleting Hunter Biden's?
That's facts, yo.
Yep.
I've always said, we've been
1,000%.
saying this for
We've
years,
been
though.
up for a long
it's so
time.
disgusting that Twitter allows pornography on their platform. I hate it. It's disgusting. But when a nominee, a presidential nominee's son has it up there, we can't do it. It's against the community guidelines. Oh, no, that's horrible. We can't do that.
No,
Rules for thee, not for me. That's all. That's all it is.
All right.
That's all this is.
Let's continue. Let's get this
Okay,
first
24.
one done.
Okay, they just freelanced it. Is how one former employee characterized the decision. Hacking was the excuse, but within a few hours, pretty much everyone realized that wasn't going to hold, but no one had the guts to reverse it.
Weak men.
Weak.
Wow.
Continuing on. All right. 25. You can see the confusion in the following lengthy exchange, which ends up including a G'day and a former trust and safety chief Yoel Roth. Comms official Trenton Kennedy writes, "I'm struggling to understand the policy basis for marking this as unsafe." And then they have that. Did you want to click on it?
Nah.
No, it's fine.
I'll just keep reading them.
Okay, 26. By this point, everyone knew this was effed, said one former employee, but the response was essentially to error on one side of continuing to
Err on the side of continuing to excuse me? We're making mistakes, so let's just stick on the side of making mistakes. Yeah, that makes sense. No, the former vice president of global comms, Brandon Borman, asked, "Can we truthfully claim that this is part of the policy?" That's ridiculous. It's not.
No.
It wasn't. But we were censoring people that disagreed with us.
Okay, do you want to keep reading? Okay, 28.
You go ahead.
To which former Deputy General Counsel Jim Baker again seems to advise staying the non-course because caution is warranted. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, continuing on. 29. A fundamental problem with tech companies and content moderation. Many people in charge of speech know/care little about speech and have to be told the basics by outsiders to wit. 30. In one humorous exchange on day one, Democratic Congressman Ro Khan.
Kana?
Yo, I can't do the names.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Just know I can't do the names.
It's all
man.
good.
Keep going. It's all that matters.
She's out to gently suggests she hop on the phone to talk about backlash, RE speech. Kana was the only Democratic official I could find in the files who expressed concern.
It's given speech impediment.
Oh man,
I'm playing.
That's the one thing Brad and I have in common. Dang, man, we can't talk. We can't read.
I can't talk either.
True under pressure.
Man, I'm trying, y'all.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Got to replies on 30. Which one are we on? 30.
We're on this one right here.
Okay, read it.
Yeah. Good replies quickly, immediately diving into the weeds of Twitter policy. Unaware, whatever, is more worried about the Bill of Rights.
Oh, Carolyn, I don't know what side you're on, but I like this question, so I'm going to read you up or put you up. Why doesn't anyone ask if these people know things such as Ye knowing his mom was sacrificed? How come no one names come? Why have all celebs dodged naming their families murderers? That's a good question.
It's a great question.
It's a valid question.
Probably because they'll get killed. I would assume.
Most likely.
By the Clintons. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Elon is weird for Econ Forum. That's facts. I agree, Carolyn.
Well, I'm very sketched out by
I don't trust Elon just as far as I can throw him, but I appreciate him allowing.
At least he's showing us this.
Not really allowing
Honestly,
free speech
I'm
because
really
of the Bryson thing.
The Bryson thing was worse than removing Kanye.
But yeah. Well, Kanye is wild, so I get. I mean, I don't.
Well, the Hillary
agree
thing
with that
specifically.
choice,
Hillary
but-
thing specifically, yeah, for
I
sure.
I don't agree with what Kanye said, but I don't think
No.
it should be censored. I continue.
Okay, 32. Is going to be the
Just say Kana. It sounds like that. Might be
Kana tries to reroute the conversation to the First Amendment, mention of which is generally hard to find in the files. And then there's that proves that. 33, I believe this is the last one. Within a day, head of public policy Lauren Culbertson received a ghastly letter report from Carl Szabo of research firm NetChoice, which had already pulled 12 members of Congress, 9 Republicans, and 3 Democrats from the House of Judiciary. Lord, I know the word. I just can't get it out.
Judiciary Committee.
Judiciary Committee to rep Judy Chu's office.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
What's crazy about all this is that we knew this was going on the last few years, and this is just the evidence that's right in front of our faces now. And guys, it's insane what they did. It really is.
I just don't.
These are so long.
It's just crazy that this happened in our country. This is the danger behind these institutions.
Yeah.
They have so much power.
Right.
Because they create a platform where there's so much reach. You can reach all over the world. There's not one place you can't reach in this world. And then
Shut you up.
they shut you up.
It's like instantly.
Dalek says breathe.
Who?
Dalek. Bro, I know, man. Dang, I'm trying.
Breathe,
Yo.
Isaac, breathe.
I'm literally like, I read it and in my head, judiciary. I got it. Judiciary. I got that one. I got it and it came out. Judiciary.
Yeah, if anybody's just joining, we are talking about the Twitter files on Elon Musk has exposed a lot of what Twitter was doing during 2020, a lot of the suppressing of Republican conservative voices, banning them for reasons that were not okay, and then kind of just going with as soon as they started doing that, censoring, they continuously, even after realizing that it's probably not the right thing to do,
They don't care.
they kept doing it anyway because what's error on the side of the error? I've never heard of that in my life.
That's insane.
Wow.
Error on the side of error.
Not error on the side of caution. Error on the side of error. Like, yeah, that's stupid.
Just roll with the punches.
So, and then hello from North Carolina or Northern California. I'm sorry you live there.
Oh, that's brutal.
But, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe if that's, I don't know where Orange County's at, but if it's more conservative, then that's the better way area, so you don't have to feel like you're going to be canceled every 5 seconds.
Thank you, Dalek. Hit that like button, y'all.
Smash the like button if you're not. If you are in
Smash
this live stream right now and you've just joined, we're going to read the second part of the thread.
Like and share, guys.
Twitter Files Part 2, Twitter's secret blacklist.
This is an interesting.
be sure
this
to
is
stay
this is what
tuned.
I'm interested in. Like,
All right.
Okay.
I'll read this one.
Okay.
No.
Literally, give me a break.
One.
Man.
A new Twitter Files investigation reveals that teams of Twitter employees build Blacklist, prevent disfavored tweets from trending, and actively limit the visibility of entire accounts or even trending topics, all in secret without informing users. That makes sense because when you look at Biden sucks is trending on Twitter, and then all you see is a bunch of liberal people saying Biden sucks is such a stupid trend because Biden is the best president we've ever had, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, the world doesn't think that, the country doesn't think that, but for some reason, that's all you see for tweets, even though the tweet Biden sucks is trending. That doesn't even make sense. Why is Biden sucks trending, but there's a bunch of positive tweets? That doesn't make any freaking sense. So that makes sense. Number 2, it doesn't make sense, but that makes sense to happen. Anyways. 2, Twitter once had a mission to give everyone the power to create and share ideas and information instantly without barriers. Along the way, barriers nevertheless were erected. They sure were, weren't they?
Yep.
Number 3, take, for example, Stanford's Dr. J. I'm not going to say that right. That's probably racist somehow. Who argued that COVID lockdowns would harm children. Oh, you don't say. Twitter secretly placed him on a trends blacklist, which prevented his tweets from trending. That's insane. Look at this. They actually have look at recent abuse strike trends blacklist. That's actually an option. And look at his reach he had.
Man, literally so
240,000 people. 12.4K
this
comments.
Is before the blacklist.
Can
we just talk about how this is a doctor trying to give information to the public, but because it wasn't your doctors, the doctors are going to spew what you want,
and you
censor him,
and you say that there's not control from above, but that guy got censored. Like,
no, you can't.
Look me in the face and tell me that there's not controlled people that are controlling and pulling the strings. Why would you stop a doctor, a medically practiced person, from telling us information that's going to help our country, help our people? And he's not charging anyone to do it either. He's just putting it on his Twitter page.
Even if it was like a psychological doctor,
there were so many doctors that got censored.
People, you're going to understand, isolation is not good for anybody ever.
He probably was a psychological
So the lockdowns just weren't good, and it was proven. There were so many people unaliving themselves. So stress and anxiety statistics went through the roof with COVID lockdowns, and I can't say certain stuff on platforms, but were they effective?
Nope.
Just saying.
Right. Number 4. Take, for example, his tweets prevented his tweets from trending, or consider the popular right-wing talk show host, Dan Bongino.
Oh, yep. He's pretty good.
Who at one point was slapped with a search blacklist. Look at this, guys.
Look at the reach, yo.
Oh, and my ambassador, I'm an ambassador for this man's organization. Twitter set the account of conservative activist Charlie Kirk to do not amplify. That's insane. He's 1.9 million followers. But hey, don't amplify this page because he's saying stuff we don't agree with.
Do not.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
So many likes, views, comments. Like that should go to that should show you that there's so many more people that agree with us.
That's what I was gonna say.
Than are against us. Because if he's on do not amplify and is still getting the numbers he's getting, that's insane.
It's so messed up.
It goes to show you that people are literally seeking out the truth from him, and that's just one source. There's so many more people speaking the truth that are being sent. Oh yeah,
No, they're just subverting the will of the people. Like, I hate this so much. Like, the silent majority thing. We gotta wake up and have our voice heard ourselves. We can't just sit back and let it happen, guys. Guys like Charlie Kirk, Dan Bongino, their reach, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, their reach is so big. And so many people support. I think it's 70, 80, 90%, honestly, like, who are either conservative or like lean with our ideals. And guys, it's messed up that they're trying to subvert our voice. That's what it is. Yeah, it's not good.
It's so irritating. But that one post was very encouraging for me to see, because it's like it just goes to show you how many more of us there are, and that we're not wasting our time by doing what
what's
we're doing.
Funny is that people like this, people don't understand this. Like, when you like somebody and you believe someone, you trust someone, you're gonna find with them anyway.
Yeah, that's facts.
So you're out here trying to censor. As long as you don't block, they're going to find. Hey, and then, you know what else they do? They're so friendly. They put a little comment. So like people like comment on me. Hey, I don't know why, but I'm not subbed to you anymore. But I'm not
stuff like that
I don't
too.
know why, but your videos aren't popping up for me anymore. But they look because they want to hear truth, or they want to hear what they believe, where they stand, their morals, their foundation, their biblical foundations, their principles that they learned, even if they aren't Christian. They're conservative. So you can't stop them from seeking the truth. You may make it a little harder.
Make it harder,
but they're still going to find it. Anyways, we're on 6. Twitter denied that it does. Twitter denied that it does such things. In 2018, Twitter Vijaya,
I told you, bro.
whoever says
name
that,
is crazy.
Vijaya Gad, then head of legal policy and trust, and Kayvon Bikepour,
Can we just have like
head of
John
product,
Smith?
said we do not shadow ban. We do not shadow ban. They added that's a blatant lie based off what we've just seen of them literally blacklisting people, and we certainly don't shadow ban based on political viewpoints or ideology. So we're certainly lying through the freaking skin of our teeth. Are you kidding me? That's insane.
Literally lying. And they could because no one could prove them wrong.
And we certainly don't is what has me like shook.
It's the confidence to say certainly.
Not certainly.
How dare you say
Not
that?
certainly.
Just that I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie strong. I'm gonna lie good.
Thank you, say Jeremiah. Smash that like button.
Smash it.
Smash like button. Green bean. We support. Yeah, of course. What many call shadow banning.
Lord Jesus.
Twitter executives and employees call visibility filtering, or VF. Multiple high-level sources confirmed its meaning. So they didn't lie, guys. It's just visibility filtering. So that's like literally like the Equality Act. Like, it's not actually equality. It has nothing to do with equality, but for some reason we're gonna put a name on it, and therefore it justifies our actions. Visibility filtering? That's another word for that. Shadow banning. You're not allowing people to see. Stupid.
Giving it a name that sounds more pleasant.
Visibility filtering, like Mike. That's like social distancing. Shut up.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm sorry. We'll continue. 9. VF refers to Twitter's control over user visibility. It used VF to block searches of individual users to limit the scope of a particular tweet's discoverability. Shadow banning. To block select users posts from ever appearing on the trending page and from inclusion in the hashtag searches. You got to be freaking kidding me. 10. All without the user's knowledge.
That's worse than blocking, honestly.
My gosh. Here's the thing. If you're going to shadow ban, I guess shadow is kind of the part where you don't know that you're being shadow banned, but it's still annoying. Just let them. I'd rather you let me know. If anything, what's dumb is you don't want their voice to be heard because you don't want them to be able to tweak what they say to where they can say it in a way where they won't be banned. But so you just shadow ban them. If you would have let them know, hey, you saying this kind of stuff is going to get you, not even a warning. If you give them a warning, okay, so let me think about how I'm going to word this so I don't come off like I'm hateful. Don't come off like I'm this. All the things that you guys say. But you wouldn't even give them the option because you knew they were saying the truth and there was nothing wrong with it. So I can't get you on a community guideline violation, but hey, let me shadow ban the person so they still have their platform. They still have the followers, but they don't have the reach. That's messed up.
No, that's horrible. On a total side note, can we talk about how pedos is trending right now?
Stop.
Pedos. It's literally 13,000 tweets right now. Wow. It's literally at the top. What's happening? Pedos.
Well, there's been some stuff on TikTok where someone who was said that they're cool with the map stuff, and people are losing their mind.
It just switched.
Oh, it just popped off?
Yeah, like handy. Oh, I think it's on a cycle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pedos is trending.
That's insane. But there's been some stuff on TikTok lately about that, and it's wild.
Okay, we can continue with this.
All right, what are we on? We control visibility quite a bit, and we control the amplification of your content quite a bit. Normal people do not know how much we do. One Twitter engineer told us 2 additional Twitter employees confirmed the group that decided whether to limit the reach of certain users was the Strategic Response Team, Global Escalation Team, or the SRT GET. It often handled up to 200 cases a day. Oh.
Wow.
That's comforting.
I was waiting. I was like, I don't know what you were going to say. I was like,
I feel so much safer.
Like, what the heck? But there existed a level beyond official ticketing, beyond the rank and file moderators following the company's policy on paper. That is the site integrity policy. Policy escalation support known as SIP-PES. The secret group included the head of legal policy and trust, Vijaya Gad, however you say their freaking name, and global head of trust and safety, Yoel Roth. Subsequent CEOs Jack Dorsey and Parag Agarwal. Why is Jack Dorsey the only normal name in this whole
I'm waiting for John Smith. Yo, where is he at, man?
Pocahontas.
This is where the biggest, most politically sensitive decisions got made. Think high follower account, controversial. Another Twitter employee told us for these, there would be no ticket or anything. One of the accounts that rose to the level of scrutiny was Libs of TikTok, an account that was on the Trends Blacklist and was designed as do not take action on user without consulting with SIP-PES. Interesting. It's a little sus. Look, got a little
Just- yeah,
picture
yeah,
for you to
literally
see.
Well, they did get
One
banned, I
point-
believe, and then they got it back.
Oh, what just happened?
Yeah, it's there. Go down the Twitter files. It literally showed Libs of TikTok with 1.6 million followers getting like 8,000 likes or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That literally does
It-
not make sense.
The account, which Chaya Rashik began in November 2020 and now boasts of 1.4 million followers, was subjected to 6 suspensions in 2022. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Rashik says each time Rashik was blocked from posting for as long as a week. Twitter repeatedly informed that he had been suspended for violating Twitter's policy against hateful conduct. So basically, if I don't like what you're saying, it's hateful. That's how it is nowadays.
That's how it is in 2022, unfortunately.
All right, site policy. But in an internal SIP PS memo from October 2022, after her 7th suspension on the committee acknowledged that LTT has not directly engaged in behavior violative of the hateful conduct policy. See here. So, Liberals at TikTok actually didn't do anything. You don't say. It's almost like they just didn't like what they
I'm
said and they
shocked.
banned them.
I'm shocked.
The craziest thing about Libs of TikTok being banned is that they added no added context to what they were posting. They literally just grabbed liberal woke videos from TikTok and posted it just for everyone
That's
to see
literally all it is.
on a conservative algorithm. They didn't add any context. They just didn't like how much reach they had and how many people were commenting saying, "What is this?" That's what it was. They didn't add
That's
any
true.
stuff saying, "Wow, this is so dumb. This is insane. They're idiots." No, they just exposed it and Twitter didn't like it.
Yep. The committee justified her suspension internally by claiming her post encouraged online harassment of hospitals and medical providers by insinuating that gender-affirming healthcare is equivalent to child abuse or grooming. That's crazy
It
because
is.
you guys, like Isaac just said, they posted what other libs were posting, not anything else but what liberals were posting. And if that comes off as grooming, or if that comes off as gender affirming healthcare is equivalent to child abuse or grooming, well, then that's a question you should ask yourself.
Yeah.
Why do I think that's what they're doing? Oh, maybe because that's what it is. Anyways, 21.
Literally.
compare this to what
Exactly.
happened with Rashik herself. Was doxxed on November 21, 2022. Photo of her home with her address was posted in a tweet that has garnered more than 10,000 likes.
Wow.
When Rashik's Twitter was that told Twitter that her address had been disseminated. She says Twitter's support responded with this message. We reviewed the reported content and didn't find it to be a violation of the Twitter rules. Wait, someone's address being sent, obviously in a hateful manner, is not in violation of Twitter rules?
Wow.
Twitter rules.
Wow.
Interesting.
In just the first 2 files, we've seen what Twitter's rules are. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. It checks out.
It's always
It checks out
changing
for
too.
sure. You know, as
Yeah.
long as you agree with us, then yeah, you're good.
No, you're right.
All right. 23. In internal Slack messages, Twitter employees spoke of using technicalities to restrict the visibility of tweets and subjects. Here's Joel Roth, Twitter's the then global head of trust and safety, in a direct message to a colleague in early 2021. Read it off, Isaac.
A lot of times, SI has used technicality spam enforcements as a way to solve a problem created by safety under enforcing their policies, which, again, isn't a problem per se, but it keeps us from addressing the root cause of the issue, which is that our safety policies need some attention.
So they just really don't have like a set standard. They kind of just go willy-nilly and whatever they want, honestly.
We're just going to kind of go with the flow, guys. Don't
Yeah,
worry
that's
about it.
literally what it is.
Whatever we want, and nothing else matters. 6 days later, in a direct message with an employee on the Health Information Privacy and Identity Research Team, Roth requested more research to support expanding a non-removal policy interventions like disabling engaged in de-amplification visibility filtering. What?
It's how they word stuff sometimes. It's like, what?
One of the biggest areas I'd love research supports on is non-removal policy interventions like disabling engagements and de-amplification / visibility filtering. The hypothesis underlying much of what we've implemented is that if exposure to e.g. misinformation directly causes harm, we should use remediations that reduce exposure, and limiting the spread / virality of content is a good way to do that by just reducing prevalence overall. That's so insane. We got Jack on the board with implementing this for civic integrity in the near term, but we're going to need to make a more robust case to get this into our repertoire of policy remediations, especially for other policy domains. So I'd love to research POV on that.
Sure you would.
Yeah.
Yol. Anyone who names their kid Yol is just dumb.
Oh,
That's probably another culture.
it might.
All right. Roth wrote, the hypothesis underlying much of what we've implemented is that if exposure to, e.g., misinformation directly causes harm, we should use remediations that reduce exposure, and limiting the spread virality of the content is a good way to do that. He added, we got Jack on board with implementing this for civic integrity in the near term, but we're going to need to make a more robust case to get this into our repertoire of policy remediations, especially for other policy domains. There is more to come on this story, which was reported by Abigail Schreier, Schellenberg, MD, Neil Bowles, Isaac Graffestein, and the Free Press at the FB. Keep up with unfolding story here. Okay. 28. The authors have broad and expanding access to Twitter's files. The only condition we agreed to was that the material would first be published on Twitter. We were just getting started on our reporting. Documents cannot tell the whole story here. A big thank you to everyone who has spoken to us so far. If you are a current or former Twitter employee, we'd love to hear from you. Please write at tips@thefp.com. Okay. 30. Watch Tabi for the next installment.
All right. Literally, yeah. That's the next one.
All right, guys. We don't need to get into that one.
Yeah. That's a whole Trump thing. We can do that maybe on another video.
Yeah, we can do that maybe tomorrow. So be sure to go subscribe to the Smith Bros down in the description below.
Guys.
That YouTube channel, because going forward, that is where you will see us together for Smith Bros. So go subscribe. Go hit the notification bell. Go make sure that you are locked in, so that you can see us and be there with us for the foreseeable future on those videos. Because on this channel, we're on all three. If you're on Isaac's channel, you'll be seeing his face a lot more by himself or with someone else, whoever he wants on. It could be one of us, but who knows?
Yeah,
Same thing with my channel. It'll be me most of the time, probably with Isaac sometimes, probably with Phil, probably with whoever I want to bring on, because it's my channel. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to
guys.
Before we do go, I don't know if it is up here. So unless Isaac, you have something?
No, I just want to say how insane this is. Like, lies have been exposed. Twitter claimed to be a free speech platform. We knew there was censorship. We knew they were shadow banning. We knew all this stuff was happening. They blatantly lied about it, and it was exposed by Elon's team or whatever, or Twitter employees coming.
They would never lie, Isaac.
They would never lie, they said, but
all
it was exposed, and it's so infuriating. But the truth is finally out. We know the truth, and it can kind of just go forward with other social media platforms. Don't say there's not censorship, there's not this, because I'm sure they're all connected.
Every single one.
They're all with each other. Now we just need someone like Elon Musk to buy the others. That's where
exactly. And for some dumb reason, you just joined the live stream. Be sure to watch the video from the beginning. You can watch on all three channels: Titus L. Smith, Isaac Smith, or Smith Bros. Whatever one you're on right now, just rewind to the beginning, watch it again. And here's the thing: this isn't even just us. This is what this is what Elon Musk has exposed. There's two more. We'll talk about them probably tomorrow, and we'll put that also on the Smith Bros channel. It will not be on all three. It will be on Smith Bros. So go to the description below, and whatever channel you're on, go subscribe and follow that channel, because that is where you're going to hear
Haiti Decker says, where's the justice? And it's like, technically, they didn't break the law. Like, it's their platform. They can do with it what they want. They lied about their free speech platforms, but it's not illegal. They can do it. It's not enough to get you arrested.
Yeah,
so
it's
infuriating, wrong, morally wrong, but you can't arrest them for this.
Exactly.
That's the frustrating part about it. So,
very frustrating.
Yeah.
Also, guys, before we do get going, I want you to make sure to go to MyPillow.com. It is Christmas time.
Holiday season.
Make sure that you are on MyPillow.com. Get your family a blanket, a pillow.
Come on now.
Some slippers. Somebody can buy me slippers too. I need new ones.
I would say slippers.
Those slippers are so comfy. Go to MyPillow.com. Use the promo code SmithBros. You can also go to MyStore.com and get more stuff. There's just so much of MyStore.com has a lot of amazing products as well. Candles, things that you can buy for your family, whatever. Your mother will love the candles, by the way. Good scent. A conservative Christian company that wants to make sure that our country is saved So support Mike Lindell, support us. Go to mypillow.com. Sign up for some of the things. They put Smith Bros. No space. Oh my gosh, I can't speak.
You're
Smith
good.
Bros,
Smith Bros,
all
no
one
spaces,
word,
no
no
spaces.
space in between.
There we
no
go.
Space,
I don't
no
know why I
space.
was dying for it.
Zero
We're good.
spaces.
Be sure to go to mypillow.com and do that right now. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Appreciate you guys.
Bomb diggity. Peace.